Hello again. Now it's time for Power Rangers Megaforce Episode 2 review. He blasted me with science. But before I begin, and this video is going to be going up a little bit late since I just found yesterday that we're going to be moving next month. So most likely they're going to be seeing me in a new location pretty soon, and I haven't been recording any for a couple of days because since I've heard the news. So anyway, let's get started. Alright, so we have an expository intro now, like we do with Samurai. And after that, everyone's supposed to take a test, and after the test ends, Troy decides to go out jogging and gets attacked by monsters. That he meets Creepox, he claims the power of the insectoids, and turns out the teacher fell asleep, and the teacher's really funny. Gia and Jake appear to have something between them. It turns out Varag, and meanwhile, how Varag and Malcoy encourage Creepox to fight. And also I must note, the teacher, Mr. Burley, definitely think I'll like him. And I'm also still really liking the new opening theme remix. It's like we got with Samurai. Only it's a lot better this time. So, Noah comes to see Mr. Burley in his office, and he notices Mr. Burley's research of unusual scientific phenomena. He says really retro, and I definitely have to agree with that. They still go into this whole sort of MMPR-like look and feel to this whole show. So, outside, naturally, Gia has a yellow backpack. It's typical that Rangers have the clothes and accessories color-coded the Ranger forms. Gia sees the monster of the week, UFO, and tries to call the others, but Jake says they might be able to handle it. And if that UFO terrorizes some humans, and Gia and Jake want to take on UFO. They use their blasters on them and tell Gia and Jake use their blasters on them and tell UFO to release the hostages, but UFO wants them for an experiment. And he sends Loki's after them for science! Back at the school, Noah is really fascinated with Mr. Burley's research. It's in that moment some flying saucers arrive. Troy, Noah, and Emma are on their way. Troy arrives first, and UFO blasts the Rangers for science! Yeah, I'm not going to be using that guy too much, though. Emma also arrives, and turns out the experiment is testing their fighting abilities, and they really give those weapons a workout. Then in comes Noah, and then comes a roll call. The Rangers strike one after another, then Noah drops him in the water and fires his bowgun at the UFO. Okay. Hey, now for the Megaforce blaster that hits him in the hostages in feet, and from Ghost Nature, the BB bugs are going to be called Zombats this season. They used to make UFO grow. And in come the Ghostly Megazords, the Ghostly Dragon, Ghostly Phoenix, Ghostly Snake, Ghostly Tiger, and Ghostly Shark. So, kept the names the same. Aim for the Mecha or Zords, and the Megazords to make them easier. Just some fancy flying. We get the first Ghostly Great Megazord fight, and I really enjoyed it. They use the Victory Charge currently. Okay, they use the Victory Charge currently. Also keep that the same. I really hope that burst from a video I'm watching didn't cost me my partnership or anything. That copyrights and all. And after that, Monster Destroyer teamwork is encouraged, and this was a really good episode, I must admit. I mean, definitely like the way they introduced the Zords and this season, and probably gonna be picking up the Rangers, the Megaforce Rangers after I'm done, and with hitting the Samurai Rangers. I mean, have two more of the Rangers I was looking for. Probably won't be getting but I probably won't be buying any more figures until after I move and get settled in a new location. And so, okay, and after that, that way, going to end my verdict. It's going to give this episode a 3.5 stars. I was at a 4. Very strong episode here. And apart from the Megaforce figures, I'm also noticing that we actually have release dates. It's a price points for the 20th anniversary Power Morphin and 20th anniversary Megazord that for the 20th anniversary of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. So definitely going to be looking to getting those. Anyway, that's all I have to say. Leave a comment box below, and I shall see you later.